Monsieur le Président.
Dear President, Mr. Joseph Daul, thank you. Thank you for this tribute and these very touching words that go straight to my heart. And thank you to everyone for your friendship. Thank you to Nicolas Surinda and the team of Wilfried Martens and the staff of the EPP who helped me with his funeral arrangements. The death of my spouse was very sudden. Even when faced with a fact, nobody can be quite prepared for such a shock. Friends, relatives, myself, Wilfried believed that he would get better as he had got better in the past. He fought, according to his motto, luto et emergo, I fight and then I get up again, which inspired the title of his memoirs. But there are some battles that one can't win, and Wilfried lost that last battle. And this created a wound in me that will always be a gaping wound. But this battle freed him from illness and suffering.
Even if hindered by the challenge, Wilfried remained a giant, entirely devoted to the mission you assigned to him, that of steering the party. And believe me, he never lacked ideas or projects. My husband never looked for honors. I know, however, how much he would have appreciated the tribute you just paid him. The European People's Party was much more than his political family. EPP was a vocation, the instrument to fulfill the mission he assigned himself to work for a better harmony in the world. Wilfried was in reality a man who was internally tormented, given his very great awareness on the challenges of our times and those of the future. But he succeeded in his life. He lived with humility, overcoming himself, giving the best of himself, and always acting in line with his values. He lived his life remaining true to himself. Both as a guide, both as a shepherd, Wilfried would never stop. Denial and fatality were never part of his vocabulary. He was a man who built consensus, like Sisyphus, who was condemned to eternally roll a rock in the deepest depths of the hell. He could tirelessly work until he found the best solution for as many people as possible. He devoted most of his life to building Europe and constructing the European People's Party. He was convinced that the destiny of both were intimately linked. He also knew that all of you, gathered here today and united, would be able to pursue this common project. Wilfried had an endless curiosity. He was open to other cultures, other traditions, other religions, to the unknown. Over the past few years, he asked himself existentialist questions, a quest that was ancient, but was becoming increasingly pressing, that of the sense of life and the mystery of existence. He saw a direct link between his necessary quest towards spirituality and the European project, its deepest meaning, its values, its renewed fraternity. The EPP allowed him to obtain answers through the meetings and trips, from which he always returned transformed. Trips which he did in the Southern Caucasus, the Middle East, the Balkans, and Eastern Europe. The liberation of Julia Tymoshenko would be for him such a relief. He tried to visit her in prison, but he was not allowed. I know Wilfried would not give up his vision of harmony, which he so fervently wished for in this world. I just hope, in the world where he is now, he will have gained the inner peace he so much deserved. He found himself the father of the party. He always said, I saw the birth of the party, and if you see the birth of a party, the birth of a child, you are the father. I thank you all very much.